All right, what's up, guys? Real quick before this video starts, I want to let you guys know we have 2 days left on our massive TK-H1Z1 giveaway. We're giving away a patriotic AR, a whole bunch of Nemesis crates, a whole bunch of game codes, TK apparel. All you have to do to enter is click the link in the video description below. The more things you do, the better chance you have to win. Basically, all you have to do is follow our H1Z1 team, because we're just doing it to juice them. So good luck. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Peace. All right, what's up, guys? This is KOSDFF here, and today I'm going to do another rant video. I apologize for my brief absence from my main channel. We had DreamHack Atlanta this past weekend. And really, I took a lot of time off of making videos just to go experience the event, to go support the new H1Z1 squad. But no, it was actually a really cool event, and so huge shout out to everybody that came out to the streams and hit it with the tKAllDay, and even more so to everybody that came out to the Georgia World Congress Center to actually experience the event. Really proud of the guys, really excited to be expanding our esports program. But I actually even had a video already made for today. I was gonna put up a best Twitch clips from all my streams and stuff like that, which are kind of like my Goon Squad style videos. It's a genre of content that I really want to expand upon. Really, I really want to up the production value. And I guess the thought I put into my streams and stuff like that, and a large part of that so that I can make some better videos from it, from YouTube as well. But no, I tweeted out that I wanted to do a rant video. What? Oh, dude, someone switched my shits. People always, no, default flip. But now I tweeted out that I wanted to do another rant video. And of course I asked you guys what you wanted me to rant about. And the topic came up of Sniper Wolf, or otherwise known as Sexysexysniper, back when we first met her. Well, she started out, this is a YouTuber that's, had a very auspicious rise. Has been no stranger to drama, and things like that. And actually she comes up in my timeline quite often, not just because of, all the recent stuff she's into, which I will explain here in a second. But no, if you guys do remember that she was actually one of the original members of Team Kaliber. And every single time she makes a gameplay video or a PS4 video, I'm guessing, we get brought up because she didn't change her gamer tag, or I guess, I think that PS4 doesn't let you change your gamer tag, if I remember that correctly. But no, she gets brought up quite a lot, and it's a topic that we've never really even talked about, that being, how she left Team Kaliber, why she left Team Kaliber, when she left Team Kaliber, type of thing. Because generally, especially back then, we didn't really ever focus on negative things, like if we lost a sponsor, or we stopped working with a sponsor, or a member decided to go to a different team, or we had some drama come up. Most of the time, if we did mention it, we'd only talk about the positive parts of it. Just simply because, there's not a, we just didn't really like drama. This is back when, I guess the birth of drama really started to hit the internet, in the form of drama alert and news channels and different things like that, and Twitter just becoming just like one of the most toxic places ever. We generally decided not to talk about that, but I figured today, why not go ahead and bring it up, because, because she's back in the news, people are wanting to know about, when she left TK. Primarily because a lot of her DMs with the FaZe clan have come out through her recent drama, which if you guys haven't heard, I think randomly on one of her streams she decided to basically throw a bunch of shade, and damn it, I got stuck on that wall, and talk a bunch of shit about another YouTuber known as Alyssa Violet, and also her roommate Summer. She decided to remark upon the fact that her rise was not piggybacked on, off dating somebody else, despite her having a pretty auspicious rise to how she came to be Sniper Wolf and everything that she's doing now. That didn't stop her from, hating on Alyssa Violet, basically insinuating that she dated Jake Paul and FaZe Banks to get famous. And this, of course, sparked a pretty large reaction by everyone at FaZe, mainly FaZe Banks. Obviously, it's been great seeing my dude out there wilding on Twitter again. I do follow his Snap. If you guys remember, he used to manage all of the FaZe Clan esports stuff, especially in Call of Duty. So it was someone that I got to know pretty well, because I saw him at every event. He'd be in every one of our meetings with Call of Duty and all that other stuff. One of my favorite people on the internet, FaZe Banks, my dude. But basically, in response to Sniper Wolf's comments about Alyssa, he basically tried to expose her and point out the fact that she was actually DMing the FaZe guys quite a lot, trying to join FaZe, and that maybe she even took a pass at Censor. I'll let you guys go see their videos. I haven't seen Censor's video that he released yesterday. He says he's going to release another one. I'm not sure if Banks made a video. I've just been watching it on Twitter. But I'll go ahead and direct you guys to their videos to find out exactly what transpired between them. What's funny, because while these DMs are being tweeted out, obviously the DMs are combined with dates. And if you guys didn't know, Sniper Wolf was on TK at one point, and although, she left, and I'm about to tell you how, because it was actually kind of a funny story of how she left TK. It was pretty awkward. As you guys know, she was on our team right from the beginning. She was in our War Beast division. We made a lot of montages with her. When she joined, I think she had right around 50K. Which is what, was probably one of the largest YouTubers, if not the largest YouTuber on TK when we started, because even back then I had 10K. I think, obviously, Jimmy was the largest YouTuber. I think he had 300K or something like that. But during that time that she was on our team, which was about, a little under a year, from the moment we started it, which I believe was in like late October or late August or something like that. Maybe it was August, in Black Ops 2. And we didn't find out, officially that she was leaving or no longer was even a part of us, because she didn't really tell us that she left or that she was working with other people, until COD Champs and Ghost. Yeah, I just shot a dead body. Not gonna comment about that. We're just gonna comment about my awesome drag scopes. Ooh, can he go all the way? No, he choked. I can never get a decent feed. Well, anyways, yeah, we were at COD Champs in Call of Duty for Call of Duty Ghosts. And a fan walked up to me, Jimmy, and Sniper Wolf. We were all basically talking on the side of a stage. I believe the FaZe guys were there too, but they were kind of like having their own conversation. But we walked over to talk to Temper, because he's the homie, by the way. One of the most glorious and amazing, beautiful human beings ever. But if I remember it correctly, I think, a fan basically walked up to Sniper Wolf in our group and asked her what team she was cheering for, because it was COD Champs. And Jimmy responded for her saying, oh, if you didn't know, she's tKAllDay. Which led to this extremely awkward exchange of her looking over Jimmy and saying, no, actually, I'm working with FaZe now. And I believe COD Champs for Call of Duty Ghosts was like right around summer, which we obviously had no problem for. If you guys really pay attention to our channels, there was even a video made by Chaos a little over a year ago, I think, back in the New York GFuel house, where he pranked us by saying he was going to FaZe, and we were amazingly supportive. And that's pretty much the exact same way that we handled it, besides the fact that she chose that way to tell us, and it was pretty awkward. Of course, when someone gets a great opportunity and has to leave our team to be able to pursue it, we're gonna be pretty supportive of it. Obviously we want the best for all the members. I've never really viewed TK as something that I kind of owned. I still, even though that I run it and own it, like I still put it above us. It's something that should be, there for a certain reason to operate in a certain way. And chief amongst that is to help our members and stuff like that. But not, when Banks tweeted out his DMs, or I think it's actually his DMs, or it was DMs with FaZe Censor. I think it was actually his DMs that showed her trying to join FaZe and trying to arrange times for them to meet because she really wanted to join FaZe. It was like back in February of 2015, and I responded on Twitter with a little crying face. It was like, I mean, I knew she didn't want to work with us anymore, but like I didn't know she had been trying to leave for so long. And as you guys know, the story went is she didn't actually end up joining FaZe, so she just left us, I guess, to pursue the opportunity, which you can't blame her for, but it's still funny nonetheless. But yeah, really, the story I wanted to tell you was the COD Champs thing. It was pretty awkward. It was pretty funny. I wanted to like say that, ooh, shot that guy blind. I want to say that, Temper was right there and was pretty shocked about her saying that, but we just kind of like awkwardly didn't say anything. I want to say that happened, but my memory is just a tad bit foggy. About that whole thing. So, but yeah, it was really just the awkwardness of saying, telling a fan that she was tKAllDay and then having her in person tell him, oh, actually, not cheering for you homies. So safe to say there wasn't really a whole lot of drama around her leaving TK. It wasn't something that we really held against her, or was, oh shit, I'm about to die. It wasn't anything that we really held against her in any way. Not to, not talk about, Sniper Wolf's side. She responded to all this, I guess, hate coming from her, from FaZe's direction over her comments over Alyssa Violet, basically claiming herself to be a victim. That, ever since she started here on YouTube, she's been having people lie about her and cause drama against her. Which, is true and isn't. As another YouTuber, like, to be honest, especially when you're first starting out and you're first getting some views and your channel's kind of blowing up a little, you get a lot of attention, and a good amount of that's negative. That, just about, everyone that's anything on YouTube at one point has had to deal with someone just lying about them or saying some shit about them or starting drama when there really isn't, or twisting words just to get attention. I mean, it's just something that happens. It's something that we try to avoid happening to us. That's why we keep our circle small. And then when, actually it does happen to us from the other side, like someone does something shady to us, we're usually not the type to run to Twitter and let you guys hear about it or tell everybody about it. It's one of those things, like I like to equate it with those people, when you get a bad meal at a restaurant, there's two kinds of people. There's people that are going to send that shit back and leave a shitty tip. And then there's people that, will just eat, I guess just somewhat eat their meal as much as they like it as well, anyways. And then just never go back to the restaurant and let that be the reason, or let that be like how they get their revenge. We've always been the type that just let live whatever it is, and and we'll talk about it later once the drama and the hate and and the one-line responses, to kind of equate it back to my old videos, have died down a little bit, so that everyone knows a little bit more about the situation, so that we're telling a story rather than reacting to a situation. But no, that wasn't, I guess, her end of drama with people in TK. In her response back to FaZe Banks, or just the Twitter really, you know, saying all these things that have happened to her and all these people that have lied to her. And she mentions Troll Munchies, who's actually a member of TK at the time when he went on Drama Alert with a whole bunch of lies about Sniper Wolf. These are things I knew were lies before he admitted they were lies. When he told me, oh, actually when the video went up and I saw it, and then I went and had a conversation with him, I was pretty sure that what he was saying was total horseshit. And you know, I had called him to tell him that we were removing him from TK because we couldn't support somebody, you know, that would, one, cause that outright amount of drama, even if it was true, and then two, just to, you know, to smear somebody. Obviously, I knew that what he was saying was completely false, which is like the worst thing ever to me, honestly. If there's someone out there that will just like literally lie, knowingly, 100%, make up an entire situation just for attention because he knows the guy who runs a drama channel, and he's talking about someone that's on the rise that he can get a lot of attention from and probably smear someone's image a little bit. The fact that he did that knowingly is, you know, pure malice to me. Nothing can speak lower of someone's character. So of course we removed him right away. And you know, we were really, you know, it was really unfortunate that that happened, and we felt pretty bad that we were even, you know, associated with someone that would do that. And then the last one is me. I can't help it, you know, as much as I just said earlier in this video, like, we don't like to start a whole lot of drama, and if it does happen, we don't like to do it, you know, or to like spread it around. That was pretty much when TK started. And this was, you know, the next time that we even mentioned or even spoke, or how I pretty much got blocked, didn't happen, I believe, until like a year later. And it was completely unrelated to her and TK. Obviously, like what I said earlier was true. We didn't have any ill will with her leaving TK for a better opportunity and stuff like that. And we know her channel was blowing up, and there was a lot of people on TK that joined with a low sub count, and during their time with us blew up. Not necessarily because of us. You know, I'm not gonna say that we didn't help at all. But you know, in that time, you know, people come and go and people leave, especially when you're a new team. We knew this, you know, reality, and we told ourselves we weren't going to react like all the other new teams. When people join, they help them the tiniest little bit, and then they leave, and it's just like, oh, you know, you weren't loyal and all this stuff. It's like, fuck that. You're loyal to your career pretty much. And if it mutually benefits another organization at the same time, and then it just makes sense, and then you can grow from there. But you know, never kid yourselves that people are supposed to pass up great opportunities like joining the FaZe clan to stay with your shitty little new clan. Now the next thing that happened was, you know, the next run-in I had was pretty much really the only run-in I had with Sniper Wolf, besides running TK and stuff like that. Basically, she released a video that went on to say that she didn't make a whole lot of money on YouTube, that she was doing it for her fans, that she made all her videos for her fans because it made you guys so happy. And it, you know, she really enjoyed talking to you guys, and that she used to get messages from people that said that she helped them, and that was the real reason why she did YouTube, because she didn't make that much money on it. Like, you know, what she earned on there wasn't a lot. She compared herself to the largest YouTubers that were getting millions of views and making a whole lot of money, saying that you know, that wasn't her. I don't want to be misquoted, but at the time I feel like she had over 1 million subscribers, was probably getting around 200,000 to 300,000 views per video. Obviously doing quite well. This, you know, I don't know, from a personal standpoint, kind of pissed me off, because here I am, you know, running an organization that's trying to support new and growing YouTubers, and myself also being one. At this time, I think I had around, you know, 300,000 or 400,000 subscribers. This is when my channel finally started to, you know, start growing. And I was seeing some income from it. I had left my job and, you know, dedicated more time to YouTube and running Team Kaliber and doing all that stuff. And then basically she's insinuating, you know, and, you know, telling new YouTubers that, one, there's no money in this whatsoever. You can even have a 1 million sub channel and get as many views as she was getting, which was, you know, substantial, a material amount of views. One of the largest, fastest growing YouTubers there was. And that you wouldn't be making that much money. And then two, on a personal note, she was saying I was a broke bitch, basically. Saying anybody that didn't have as many views as her, or didn't have as many subs as her, or wasn't have as actively growing of a channel as her, was basically broke. Because she was broke with what she had. That means anybody that had what she had and below her is also broke and wasn't making any money. Which, you know, I'm from the real world. I'm out there, you know, I've seen how much people make. I know what salaries are. I know what, you know, how much effort usually companies, how much income, how much time you've spent growing in a company, or how much time you've spent growing your own. You know, that money, you know, at a certain amount, it's hard to earn. Let's face it, you know, a lot of these YouTubers have had so much success, probably wouldn't agree with that. Especially if they hadn't worked anywhere else beforehand. But, you know, money's fucking hard. You know, it's hard to get. So, you know, I was kind of ticked off about that. You know, I didn't respond back with a YouTube video or some drama report trying to expose her or anything like that. The only thing I did was I cut her video in with the Why the Fuck You Lying song and uploaded it to Twitter. She didn't like that, and she basically went off on me saying, you know, you know, what a horrible person I was to just go off on someone on Twitter and just cause drama and out of nowhere just talk crap about her. And I've been, you know, literally responded back that I didn't say anything. I just cut pieces of her video in with the "Why the Fuck You Lying" song, and then I think she responded with something else. But honestly, these tweets got deleted like seconds after they were made, so I don't even remember what they said. Yeah, I went on to say basically that the reason why I'd roasting her is because she was lying to her fans. She also went on in that same video to say that she hadn't used her sexuality or the fact that she was a girl gamer at all to grow her YouTube, and that she was basically throwing shade on any girl that did, which is funny because that's the exact situation that's happening right now. Is just throwing shade on another girl, another pretty girl that's rising up the ranks on YouTube, and it, you know, has a blowing up channel. And it's actually pretty funny and makes some pretty good content. But I'll just say that at the time, you know, this is a YouTuber that used to go by Sexysexysniper. The first video I saw of hers was her trying to fit her leg behind her head because she was on too much coffee. It was a great video. And there's a slew of videos. And she was very, you know, I don't want to like throw too many, you know, shady fucking puns, but you know, she was definitely a pretty toxic figure in the beginning. And if you went and looked up, you know, Sexysexysniper or Sniper Wolf on YouTube, I don't know if those videos are still up there, but there's a couple like 30-minute videos that categorizes or catalogs all her interactions with smaller YouTubers or anybody that's ever talked about her or anything. Because she's definitely, you know, striked quite a few videos, tried to take down quite a few channels, had a very, you know, aggressive response to her arrival here on YouTube and all the hate she used to get, because she did change from being Sexysexysniper to Sniper Wolf and try to go from a pretty, you know, I don't want to even talk about it. It's because the words can be twisted so much. It's safe to say that she was a YouTube cosplayer, and they out there saying that, you know, basically her sexuality and the fact that she was a girl gamer had nothing to do with it. I believe she also got a lot of flack from that statement in that video. I think even Keemstar touched upon it, you know, especially the money part, because I do feel like, you know, again, that money is such a low form of conversation, and I hate that, you know, it's a topic that comes up so regularly, it seems. I even said in my first rant videos, this is not something I want to talk about very often. And it's ended up being in every single video because I guess it's the buzz right now. I guess that hadn't changed much, because back then that's what, you know, she took it upon herself to make this video about. That's the other thing that struck me as odd, is that, you know, people weren't saying that she was a sellout or was only doing YouTube for money and all that stuff. I think it was just the buzz at the moment, and she took it upon herself to come out and say that she was doing it for her fans and that she wasn't making that much money when she was, you know, easily earning 3 or 4 times as much as I was. And I like to think I do pretty well, god damn it. You know, not saying that I'm the richest guy ever, but, you know, compared to my peers, both from college and law school, you know, I'm doing pretty well, I would like to think. There's really the drama, so, you know, I guess if you were watching this video thinking there was going to be a shit ton of, you know, drama between, you know, TK and Sniper Wolf, that's just not true. TK, I like to keep it in a pretty professional manner, not because of, you know, of what I want it to be viewed as, but that's what it should be. I mean, it's not a person with a bunch of opinions and rants and stuff like that. It's a professional organization. It's a collective. And if it's doing something that's not helping our members, then it shouldn't be doing anything at all, whether they're a part of our organization or were at one point or another. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it sheds some light. That's a question I've been getting for about 3 years now. You know, what happened with Sniper Wolf? Why is she not on TK anymore? Is she still on TK? Because she still rocks our gamer tag on PS4. But also, if you guys aren't following all this on Twitter, you need to, because it's fucking hilarious. I mean, honestly, this is probably one of the funnier, you know, exchanges I've ever seen. Simply because somebody attacked somebody, they responded back, showing that what they said wasn't really, you know, true, 1, and 2, they're guilty of the same thing, and then that person decided to play the victim, which is just the internet. We've talked about it in my other rant videos. You know, that's just, you know, one of the clever ways, I guess, people try to defend themselves. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did. Please let me know another rant topic down in the comment section below. Anything you guys want to talk about. I've kind of left that up to be the deciding factor of whether I talk about something or not, largely now, just simply because I don't care anymore. You know, if you guys want to hear about it, I'm willing to talk about it, because, you know, I don't really feel like we've, you know, done anything that's so shady that I would, you know, want to lie about it in any way. And I'm pretty shitty at lying anyway, so if I try to do that in a video, you'll probably be able to tell. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I should have another video up on this channel a little bit later. Also, I'm going to be doing a vlog. I'm going to go get a pedicure with Fuya and Teddy. Why the fuck not? And then hopefully I'm going to stream later on tonight. So we're back on the grind. So if I don't see all that stuff, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.